Yo, what up, though? It's yours truly, the Mayor Buck Kelly. I've been bringing y'all different different segments on growing up 8th, you know what I'm saying, from South 8th. Today, right now, I'm down on Summer Place, you know what I'm saying. Down here on Summer Place, you know, it's like the edge of the projects when you're heading west, so to speak, west of the projects. That's how big James Casey is. I'm down here on Summer Place in South 5th, you know, 5th and Sylvian. This part of the projects is, this part was more serene. I mean, don't get me wrong, it went down, especially back in the day when it used to be a basketball court right here. But they changed it and made it supposed to be a park. But Summer Place, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of legends live down here too, like over the whole bricks. So like I said, this the end of it. This the end of James Casey. And you know, right here you got like this road in front of me right here, a road behind it, and then you cross the street here on South 5th. Like I say, you know, like 5th, those people down there, see those houses down there, they were, I don't want to say given a pass, but South 5th back there, that's part of James Casey as well. You know, we call it CWA. That's what it's called, CWA. But you know, a lot of people down there that migrate up in the projects and vice versa. And see, like got down the street back down this way, heading south through the projects. Heading south through the projects, you got Lenore Street down there. Well, Lenore Street don't have enough energy. But you know, like people from 8th don't claim the people from Lenore Street. If I can remember through my recollection, I think Marquez and his sister Shawnee Bonnie, those are the only two people I know that actually came from Lenore Street to the projects and was accepted as South 8thians. Put it that way. Everybody else, you know, they come, they hang out, you know, they'll claim 8, but we all know the real. So, you from Lenore Street, what, Roberts Park Apartments and all this shit down there, that ain't got nothing to do with James A. Casey. That's why it's called Roberts Park, you feel me? So if you come from down there, you're not from up here. I mean, it just is what it is. And so like back to what I was saying though, so this project was so big, it was over 600 units. Not people, these are just 600 apartments spread out and probably about 25 to 3,000 people. And just use your imagination on that. So, with that said, James Casey, you know, like I said, down on 5th, that was the Peel Strip. You know, I took y'all through the cut. That's where pretty much everything happened up there. Then you have 7th, like at this day and time right here in 2020, South 7th is everything concentrated into one because of the destruction of James Casey. Because they are in the process of tearing down and so-called rebuilding James Casey, which is going to take a lot of people away, a lot of infrastructure going to be took away, a lot of loyalty going to be took away. I always said if they could, they should have built 3 or 4 buildings and start just converting people over, not moving them out. But that's the way it goes, man. Come over here, you have some of the greatest days or some of the worst nights. It all depends on you, the situation you got yourself in, and who you keep company with. Me personally, you always see I'm always by myself. I got a lot of friends, but I don't have those friends that I hang around and kick it with like I used to back in the day. I mean, I personally don't have any issues with nobody, but I know a few people that have issues with me. But they ain't about nothing. No disrespect, but they ain't about nothing, so I don't worry about it. And on their end, they probably look at me like he ain't nothing to worry about, which I'm not, because I ain't looking to hurt nobody. I mean, you got an issue with me, just stay away from me. Period, point blank. So what I did was I came up with this documentary, and this may be the last time you see me make one of just showing the visuals of Casey. I think I'm gonna start getting people to, you know what I'm saying, just kind of speak. It ain't gotta be no long, drawn out documentary interview type thing. Maybe just a situation where we just sitting around talking and I just let you hear. But if you from South Fayette, you're a veteran. Like I said, if you from South Fifth, you're welcomed. If you're from North Street, you're from the North Street. You're not from South Fayette, but y'all okay. I mean, I can say y'all okay, but as the day progresses, it's early in the morning right now. I'm out early on purpose, just to let you see what the projects look and sound like before the people get out and the scenery changes, so to speak. I'm yours truly, the Mayor Buck Kelly. I represent 632. 632 started off as what I wanted to be was a record company. But you know, my mind state was so different when I thought about doing the record company. I also wanted to do positive things for my neighborhood. You know, that's why 632 started giving away clothes and sponsoring and games and events around the projects and whatnot, and venturing outside of the projects, delving off into community activism, the Nadfield Defenders, 413 Strong. You know, I never got down with Gideon's Army, but I have my reasons why. Nothing bad, I just have my reasons why I didn't. So I support them as well, don't get it twisted. I support anybody that's doing anything positive for their community, their neighborhood, or our people. So the six started, when it started, I had 6 kids, and at this point in time, I had only 3 grandkids. So with 6 kids, 3 grandkids, and the 2 represented me and God. At this current state of my life now, I got 6 kids, 7 grandchildren, and it's me and Allah. So I took on the moniker, self-proclaimed mayor of the city, you know, because my thing was try to do the job that the actual mayor is supposed to do, which is help the inner city, which he's not. And at this point in time, when I became the self-proclaimed mayor, it was Megan Berry was our mayor. And to be honest, she was so corrupt, I feel like I could have took her place and really became the mayor. Who knows? But, you know, I come from Florida. I grew up in James Casey. I'm a South Fayetteian. I'm a South Fayette veteran, for real. Been around here for years. I don't have a problem with people, and people don't have a problem with me. Like I said, there's a couple motherfuckers probably don't like me, but they ain't about shit. Like being real. You know, sometimes people get twisted. You know, I dress funny, I wear bow ties and, you know, slacks and button-down shirts, but I be in the hood. I mean, that's me. Like I said, I'm different than other people. I talk different, but yet and still, I still can do the same slang that, you know, other people have. But, you know, I try to be politically correct on my speech and, you know, just try to set an example for my kids and my grandkids. Like everybody out here in this hood, man, they, even at 13, 14 years old, they already got a mind state of where they want to be as far as a person. Maybe I can lead by example and help them change it. That's what I try to do. And like, I'm not better than anybody. Definitely not rich. Definitely not better than anybody. Just like I care about people, and sometimes I feel like I can make a change, I'm gonna try to make that change. I mean, it's simple as that. If that's something bad that I'm doing, I'm gonna continue doing bad. But 632 is a lifestyle. You stay fresh, you stay fly, and you stay loyal. If you can do those 3 things, you already a member, honorary member, 632. Later on the day, if this rain don't do what I think it's gonna do, we'll get out and let y'all see some of the people in my community. James A. Casey, South Fayette Street. So on that note, it's yours truly, the Mayor Buck Kelly. 632 is a lifestyle, and I'm out this piece.